he's just 19 years old. He's still got a lot to learn, but I know that Coach Gillick would love for him to take his time a little bit more tonight.
Kevin Garnett.
And that's the kind of shot that he needs to get early on. Get to the rim, be aggressive. Don't settle for that 20-foot shot early in the game.
Turnaround by Garnett over Nene. Johnson and Sprewell garnered. They accounted for 81 points. That's 20 more than they did in the regular season.
Well, again, the beauty of having 3 stars as Garnett knocks down the shot is it
open court with a short jumper way off. So Andre Miller misfiring. He scored 12 points on good shooting in game 1. Sprewell comes in with the basket, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. As the T-Wolves have turned up the heat, here is Garnett. And Irvin Johnson getting the offensive rebound. Sprewell for 3. And he hits another one. 5 for 5. But Minnesota wants to slip through this Denver team fast because they know that the Kings and the Mavericks are going to probably have a really big slugfest. And a block made by Kevin Garnett.
Against great defensive teams, everything changes.
How about Memphis averaging 96 points and going against San Antonio, barely getting 70?
I wanted to change at this point in the season.
Who would complain about that? To have 3 players like that. And Zerbiak coming off the bench and getting the lay-in on the fast break. But he hasn't played as much because they have used Rashawn Leonard and Andre Miller a lot more than they did in the opening game.
Well, Jeff Gillick talked about his players being situational guys. As
Garnett looking for Zerbiak, driving into the basket, gets the hoop and the foul. There's Zerbiak, and the bench coming into play once. Maybe not talked about so much, but will be factors, you can be sure.
Well, in my mind, those are the 2 best players in the game right now by far.
Garnett.
In this case with Denver, because there's such a high-intensity team in terms of trying to get out in the fast break. So much easier to do that at home, especially in the high. Sell, Sprewell, and Garnett on the floor. 15-point lead. Maybe he's watching the Milwaukee-Detroit game earlier.
And there is Garnett with the reverse lay-in. 20 points for Garnett, 21 rebounds, and 9 assists.
Guys, just unbelievable. Crowd chanting MVP. I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion, isn't it?
Cassell. Hassel giving the Timberwolves another chance. In and out. Irvin Johnson with the offensive rebound. And finally, Kevin Garnett taps it in. Trenton Hassel given the outside shot by Camby. Comes up empty. And winds up into the hands of the Timberwolves again. The 3 by Cassell. Sam Cassell hitting the 3-point basket.
Garnett, he's been off balance on a couple of his shots, getting pushed around, but they don't call that in the playoffs.
Great block by Garnett. You look at the 2 teams that upset #1 seeds, the 2 A teams. One of them, of course, the Denver Nuggets back in 1994. But you got to remember that was a best-of-5 series. Now we're best-of-7. Garnett on the turnaround. So Kevin Garnett. With nearly 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, Dick Stockton, along with Steve Kerr and D. Lynam, and here's Wally Zerbiak hitting the 3. Wally Zerbiak, who missed the first 53 games with a foot injury as the season wore on. And here's Doliak, blocked by Garnett.
Just gave up a good shooting percentage to Denver early on, but now that the shots aren't dropping, Timberwolves kind of taking over here.
Kevin Garnett with a turnaround.
The advantage Cassell has is he'll try to post up the smaller Earl Boykins.
Under 2 minutes to go in the first. And Doliak defending Garnett, but Garnett can do no wrong now. Kevin Garnett and a 19-4 run for Minnesota.
Troy Hudson is injured and not available for the playoffs. Derek Martin didn't play a whole lot. We'll see how effective he is. Boy, Dwayne Wade is really something.
And he wanted to take the last shot, too, as the rookie. A lot of people don't. And the basket will count. Kevin Garnett having a brilliant first half after a 1-for-5 start. 5 on the shot clock, and a mismatch as Garnett guarded by Miller, and Garnett makes him pay.
I think they got a really favorable draw, and I think it'll come in handy because they can build some momentum and some confidence as they go through this.
How about the confidence of Kevin Garnett? 21 points in the turnover. Cassell for 3, hits it. 5 points in a matter of seconds. Talk about taking the air out of the Denver balloon. Game 1, best-of-7. Minnesota finishing the regular year with 9 straight wins. Here's Cassell, red hot. Sam Cassell now with 25 on 10 of 12 shooting. And the rebound taken down, Cassell.
Shoot it, Sam, shoot it.
Why not? Going behind, great backdoor. Garnett and the Minnesota Timberwolves breaking this thing open in this third quarter with a great exhibition like that. Cassell from three and Garnett all over the place getting the basket. He has 25 points.
You know, good teams have to understand where they're going to score in clutch situations. Carmelo Anthony did not touch the ball during those two possessions.
And Garnett coming back and getting the basket. So again, a 9-point lead, 30 points for Kevin Garnett.
Well, he executed it well, though.
And here's Garnett getting free from Elson, and we're tied at 16. And they're going to expect some offense from him. Miller with 2 on the shot clock.
Really a post-up guy, and he can also guard Derek Martin out there.
Here's Carmelo Anthony, blocked by Garnett. Anthony again, blocked again, and Candy. Timberwolves this year, and a double team on John Barry and Doliak with Miller and Boykins. The feed off of Anderson out of bounds. Gordon would do it off the rebounding and the playmaking. Here's Hoiberg laying it in. And the good teams in hostile environments, you got to weather the storm, continue to play your game, and grind it out for the victory. Camby. Sprewell. And Garnett open for the shot and hitting. So good point, Denver lead. Nearly a minute and a half remaining. Garnett left open for the jumper. And it goes again. So they're double teaming the wrong guy. And Kevin Garnett open for the jump shot. Now convert on the feed from Garnett. Boykins going all the way. And a block by Irvin Johnson.
They go to Garnett, again 6 of 21 in game 1. And he hits his first shot tonight.
You have Latrell Sprewell guarding Bibby, putting more size.
Stojakovic misfires. Garnett with the block.
Individual go-to offense of Kevin Garnett.
Hassled over the offensive rebound. Sam Cassell finding Garnett.
Nuts, but that leads Minnesota to believe that they can get the job done in Sacramento.
Both were good road teams during the regular season. Sprewell for 3. Turned off. Final shot of the half from Minnesota. Garnett. That was too easy. Points, 5 rebounds for Kevin Garnett in the first half.
Will Hassel and Derek Martin on him because of the foul trouble for Sam Cassell.
Garnett draws the foul and 1. Aggressive against what was an aggressive defense against him.
But the adjustment that he made at halftime. And this is what great players tend to lull themselves. Nice kick ahead pass by Cassell. 2 games, a 7-game series at home.
Hassel, nice backdoor, and Garnett
slick on it.
Stojakovic with the steal. Christie. Blocked by Garnett.
Off that guy, you're playing 4 against 5. How are you going to win in that scenario?
Cassell kicks it out. A lot of contact. Garnett knocks it down.
Him to give it up.
Cassell, a contested shot.
Mike Bibby, Doug Christie, Stojakovic, and Devon's on top against Irvin Johnson.
Whoa!
Blocked by Kevin Garnett. Here comes Latrell.
Sacramento trying to get the taste out of their mouth of that terrible finish of game 2.
After getting outscored 16-1 at the end of game 2, as Peja Stojakovic has it rejected by Garnett, who had 6 block shots in game 2. He has 2 block shots tonight. And here comes Garnett, scoreless so far. Early in the game was going to tell a lot about the resiliency of the Kings and the belief in the Minnesota Timberwolves with Irvin Johnson getting a hook.
Well, they slowed him down the other night and were able to get a win. So you can see they've geared their defense to try to slow down Mike Bibby.
Bibby just assessed his first foul, and a nice spinning shot by Kevin Garnett coming off a 26-point performance. Game 1 when he had the early scoring lead, makes a steal right there. Here comes the big ticket at the other end.
You don't want to give Kevin Garnett those kind of field goals. You want to make him work. Remember, you know, Kevin, the first 2 games, Minnesota's made 9 more threes going into tonight. Then Sacramento gives them plus 27 in the first 2 games at the 3-point line.
And Olowokandi uncovered, puts it in. He's out there with Garnett. You know, they've been giving him that shot right around the top of the key all night long.
Well, he has the ability to step out and make that shot. That's Kevin McHale has to be very proud of the growth of this young man into being the MVP this year.
Kings free throw 7 of 9. Minnesota free throw 2 of 2. Kevin Garnett with Bibby covering the mismatch. No, I can't. That is amazing. As Cassell slips it to the double team, Garnett, who looked one way and fed Urban Johnson the other. And Johnson now has
last night put on some kind of show with like 24 rebounds and 15 points. And without him, Larry Brown said Detroit would have lost by 50 last night.
It's Garnett with the double-double, 10 points and 10 rebounds against G.O.A.T. And count it for 2 and a foul on Vlade Divac, who has that look on his face. Kevin Garnett with 13 points. Trenton Hassel has 10. Known for his defense, but he's been very offensive-minded in this series. Miller is in the game for Sacramento. It's Sprewell. Good fake on Stojakovic with the jab and a drop. Kevin Garnett.
Garnett becomes their point guard now with this team on the floor.
Sheds Miller. Drives inside Kevin Garnett. And Minnesota's got their biggest lead of the series.
What they have brought to this team in the playoffs really has changed the whole face of this team, especially with Zerbiak being injured.
Absolutely, and Hoiberger's done a great job taking the place of Zerbiak, and Hoiberg's got the ball, and he's knocked in 4 threes tonight. Miller trying to dance with Garnett, and that's tough, because when Kevin kicks up his heels, baby.
Free up Garnett.
And here's Fred Hoiberg as Garnett trying to set his screen. Weber is on Kevin Garnett. Blows by him and glides in with ease.
That was easy.
Madsen, Hoiberg, Sprewell, and Garnett playing the point at 7 foot plus. And Weber is on Garnett. Will we give him any help here defensively? Nope. Kevin Garnett schools him inside. Of about 12 seconds, game clock to shot clock. Who will take the shot with 3 to go? Garnett. Oh, what a shot by Kevin Garnett. Clock at 5. Kevin Garnett way outside.
Mike Bibby misses the open shot.
Look at the hustle of Fred Hoiberg. Ramp it up a little bit.
Well, I don't care about our energy.
You should. Where's Garnett? Intercepted by Christie, and turnovers have killed the Timberwolves in this series. They're wrecking havoc tonight.
He's the only guy with any energy right now.
And the other way, Miller, Stojakovic, Garnett blocks the shot. Kings are 4 of 18 in the quarter.
So Kevin just got to shoot that ball right there.
Yep. Get it? Fine.
So that's where he's getting himself in trouble by dribbling in traffic. Now that time he...
Sprewell. Garnett, shot clock down to 6. Hoiberg with a nice move down the lane. Stojakovic, Weber, and Divac. And on top, they've got Sprewell and Kevin Garnett, who is 3 of 7 over Divac. Alive. And it's Garnett.
Madsen said, why are you throwing me the ball out here?
Sprewell for 3. Latrell Sprewell with 27 points. And he works on Brian Miller. Kevin Garnett again with the miss. He is
hustled.
Sprewell. And Garnett with the fake on Vlade and maneuvering
that ball and dunk it behind his head.
The Kings are on a 7-0 run with Garnett feeling Miller right in back of him. It's Anthony Peeler. Kings have missed 9 consecutive shots. Kevin Garnett for the game. Here's Weber.
Sacramento going to find a way to score, or they get right back in the game. It's only horrible.
Timberwolves have led by 11. The Kings have led by as many as 9. Singala on Garnett. Look at all the purple around Kevin. Hoiberg at 3. Shot clock at 1. Rebound by Kevin Garnett, who's got 10 rebounds and 19 points. Little catch with Hoiberg, and Garnett goes safe.
Shots. He's running the floor. His defense on Weber. This is why he was the MVP, and this is why the pressure was on him. Teams of all time have come against the Sacramento Kings. 25 in one game this year.
Shot clock is at 8 for Garnett.
And I can tell you,
in this series against Minnesota. Ball rotation to Hassel and across the lane and out to Kevin Garnett. Sacramento is 2 of 10 shooting tonight. Garnett. Christie intercepted by Kevin Garnett.
Times a game, only 3 in the losses, so he has got to be aggressive.
Foul to give for Minnesota. Great defense. And Christie for 2. Stojakovic with an offensive rebound and a dish to Christie inside. Garnett knocking it away and finally taking it out of the air. A 4-on-1. And Sprewell can't catch up with the pass. Sal playing with the bad back, and Garnett held by Weber, no call made. Even Divac gave a little bump, and still no call, but the MVP's got 11.
Well, it's in the open court, 1 in the half-court game. So he's gotten off to a good start here after a slow first half.
We may have had some nervous energy to begin the game as Garnett puts up a beauty inside, and Minnesota is back up by 8. Garnett with Divac and Stojakovic there.
It's a mismatch there. Vlade is going to try to keep his body in front of him, but normally one-on-one with Vlade. That's a no contest.
It's Bibby, 2 of 7. Rejected by Kevin Garnett. With the point guard, Cassell, resting on the bench. Nice feed, Serbia to Garnett. And Kevin Garnett.
Why not? Fell. That's a sign of fatigue. That's why that shot's not going in, contesting every shot. And his legs right now are moving.
Garnett again. His 4th offensive rebound tonight. Garnett.
Great pass and a wonderful finish.
No true point guard on the floor for the Timberwolves. Christie and Bibby comprise those 2 positions for Sacramento.
But again, somebody else other than Kevin Garnett has got to be able to score here. Sam Cassell is caught once again winding down. He's going to get himself in trouble over dribbling.
Shot clock is down to 5. And Miller's got Garnett way outside. Oh, what a shot by Kevin Garnett! Kevin Garnett has taken the steal. And he stepped out of bounds because he was shoved, moving. Christie sits high. Caught by Miller. Rejected by Garnett. Weber with a tie. And the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to the Western Conference Finals.
Garnett finding Hassel.
Not a bad 7-footer to wind up in the middle of the break.
Gets the pick from Garnett. Nice pass again from Garnett, and Irvin Johnson is able to score. Kevin Garnett at 6'11" and a half, or as he says, 6'13". Wally Szczerbiak checked in for the T-Wolves. Garnett goes to the step back and scores. So the Timberwolves now lead 13-10.
The baskets come off the triangle offense that we had in games 1 and 2.
Garnett, Kevin Garnett with his 2nd field goal.
And Derek Fisher continues to shoot lights out.
Crowd looking for a foul on the T-Wolves. Mark Matson has checked in for the first time. He is up front with Garnett and Sprewell. Here's Garnett. Yes, Kevin Garnett very active here in the first half. Getting minutes here tonight. Garnett with a show-the-ball maneuver. Oh, what a shot by Kevin Garnett. Game is tied at 30. Garnett spinning his way and slams it down. Eric Martin opening at the point. Martin and Hassel in the backcourt. Here's Martin knocking down the 3-pointer. So Derek Martin, 45. Sprewell. Good job by Haxel to keep it alive, and then Garnett with the tip. What a play by Kevin Garnett.
Just a great effort that time. He kept it alive and then wound up reaching over the top of Malone to stay. Whether it's a block, whether it's an offensive foul, you can decide that one.
Lakers with their 4th team foul. Here is Garnett. Beautiful spin. And the Laker lead is down to 4.
I think the guy who's going to benefit most from Sam Cassell being back in the game is Garnett. He's going to make his job easier, not
His field goal.
Garnett, yes. Kevin Garnett comes right back with a gorgeous spin against Karl Malone. Lakers now lead 63-56.
This is the easy one.
Nice pass. Serbiak taking it from Garnett. Yeah, that's an excellent recreation. 4th quarter is underway as Kevin Garnett is able to knock it down, and the Lakers now lead 75-62.
Lakers' tendency is when they get a lead like this, they get a little lazy, a little comfortable, they let you back in the game. Minnesota's got to keep pecking away.
Lakers with a strong finish to the 3rd, a 19-6 spurt. Serbiak, yes. 35%, he averaged 7 points. Lost his starting job to Gary Payton. And has handled it extremely well. Kevin Garnett, once again, Lakers now lead 78-66.
So what's this, 5 possessions now? The Lakers haven't scored. Minnesota's had their opportunities.
Kevin Garnett able to bank it home. It's down to a 9-point LA lead. 13-point Laker lead. Serbiak for 3, yes. And what is Garnett? Good job by Malone. Garnett had to give it up. Here's Hoiberg taking to the rim.
It's like Kevin Garnett works hard on every possession.
Now Hoiberg. Matson missed the tip. Garnett from 3-point territory. Yes. So Kevin Garnett from downtown. The Laker lead is now 7. Garnett is fouled. Will he get the call? Yes, he does. They gave him the continuation. So Garnett will head to the line looking for a 3.
The free throw line.
Garnett 3 of 4 at the line. In game 4, corner for Kobe Bryant. This is not the start Flip Saunders envisioned. Garnett, nice move by Kevin Garnett. He beat Malone and Payton along the baseline.
He needs to face up and use his quickness.
Lakers only shot 4 for 14. They had a real good opportunity to open this thing up to 12 or 15 points. Never could get it done in that first quarter because they went through that drought.
Garnett, yes.
See, with Shaq out, they've gone to a small lineup. Really, they have.
Minnesota down by 1. Matson setting the screen for Sprewell. Dumps it off to Garnett. O'Neal was outside, was not in sight. Bryant. And Garnett sends it up. Garnett, yes. Now that's what a point guard likes to do. You grab the rebound, you dribble at the length of the floor, and then hit the shot. Under 2 minutes remaining in the half. 3-point lead for the Lakers. Garnett again, and he's had a huge first half. 13 points, 11 rebounds.
In LA, the Lakers closed out court.
14-0 run. Minnesota 7 of 10 from the field. Garnett, yes, make it 8 of
Way of interpreting it. If they're going to do it that way, Malone's in trouble because he loves bellying up into Garnett.
Nice fake by Sprewell. But
Sprewell know that Kobe likes to get off in the 3rd and 4th quarter, so they trapped him that time, took the ball out of his hands.
17 unanswered points by the T-Wolves have provided this lead. Now looking for a foul on Malone. Garnett on the follow. Minnesota with its biggest lead of the night. They lead by 11.
In 8 or 9, we can turn on the switch and win this game. Right now, Minnesota playing with a lot of confidence. We'll see if the Lakers can come from behind here tonight.
Here is Garnett off the crossover. That is, it counts, and the foul away from the ball. The outside official, Jim
Ryan had done to them in the second half of the last 2 games, so they made adjustments. They decided that in the second half, Hoiberg hit the jumper, goal to his left.
Serbiak aggressively. Garnett. Love to put number 5 on Malone. Malone stepped away, and Kevin Garnett has 25 points. 71-63 Minnesota. T-Wolves holding for a final shot of the quarter.
Remember now in game 2, Garnett hit a 3 with .4 on the clock. That was a big impetus of them going into the 4th period.
Serbiak. 4 and 4/10 seconds.
Another thing that's hurt LA tonight, their opportunities at the free throw line. The Lakers just 11 for 20 tonight at the foul line.
Sprewell for 3.
To make a push. This is where Minnesota has to dig in defensively right now.
And George